So 90 minutes left on the clock, and Forest are still busy in this transfer window getting signings over the line. And we'll keep you up to speed minute by minute, second by second. Welcome to the transfer deadline live. I'm not the late one. What you lot saying in the comments, man? Actually, he's here. Do you see Rob? Do you see Ez? No. No. So at least they turned up. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There is so much to talk about, man. Ant's getting covered up.
Flashy new.
Yeah, man. So we got everything for you guys, right? You're gonna have the updates for those of you just wanting to kind of catch up on what's going on while we're talking. Ant's gonna get covered up on stream.
Every time I bring up a comment, it covers Ant's face.
Not a bad thing.
It's a good
stack
thing.
like two comments above each other.
I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, we'll update you through everything. All right, that's gonna cover up everyone, right, with those comments, right? Chill with that. We'll firstly bring you up to speed on what's happened today and what looks like is gonna happen as well. So make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Go grab yourself some snacks. It's gonna be a long stream. Make sure to check out the sponsors of the video today, okjerseys.com. All your replica shirts can be bought there. We even got the Forest Away kit now, and code FFTV gets you 8% off. All right,
third kit coming next week.
Third kit, yeah, should be in next week as well. All right, boys, we got so much to talk about. Like, we have a quick roundup of what's happened today. So, Cubano, here we go. That's done coming through the door. I'm not that excited by that one. I've already said so in the video earlier on, but I'll come on to your thoughts in just a second. Now, to follow that up, Forest have now gone and agreed a deal. I think it was Ornstein, if I remember correctly.
The Spanish guy.
It was Ornstein, wasn't it? Yeah, on Javi Galan. By the way, I like Javi Galan a lot. Now, I know he's 30 years old and everything, but as a left back, coming from Atleti, trained under Simeone, yeah, I'm there for it. It's an undisclosed fee, 3 years plus one. There's another left back in the door. And then the big news is that Bakwa is back on. And it's at medical stage from what we've heard. But, to throw the spanner in the works, or the oil over the baby, Adama's doing the rounds. And Adama is apparently coming back. Now, on top of that, there's some players going out. We'll come on to the outs after we've talked about the ins. But, Ben, what you saying to the news so far?
There's so much news. I mean, the Bakwa one is one I've wanted for a while because he is genuinely... If Bakwa signs, I would say he is a marquee signing because he is a really, really good player. I just find it weird how we're still getting all these signings, but the ones we've had so far, Nuno doesn't want to put them on the pitch. If we do get Traore, that to me says that Nuno has got his way, and it could be that someone like him starts over people like Bakwa and Hutchinson, which I don't think is great. But if all of a sudden we've got 5 or 6 wingers, I don't know. It seems a bit unnecessary. But anyway, I guess we'll worry about that when it happens. The fullbacks, I've watched your videos. I don't know that much about them in truth, but I don't think they're going to be any type of serious challenger to Aina and Williams, but hopefully they're decent backups. But I just want Bakwa, man. Bakwa will change everything. I think if Bakwa comes in, it will take our transfer window to probably a 9 out of 10, and then when Adama comes in, it'll drop back down to a 1.
What are you saying then? So a lot of movement. Obviously, we needed to cover in the fullback positions. I mean, are you there?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, we knew we needed fullback cover, and as I said on last night's show, it's not easy to get players to come in and play backup. And if they come to Forest right now, they know they're playing backup. Okay, they might think I'm good enough to beat that player, and that's good. If they've got that attitude, that's brilliant. That's what we want. But I think, yeah, the fullbacks, I don't think we're bad off for fullbacks now. bearing in mind that both Nico and Orana can both play either side as well. So, you know, so I think we're fairly well covered at fullback.
Potentially, if needs be, Jer Cunha as well. Even Ndoye. If they were to get injured, Ndoye in theory could slot in at right back.
As a wing back.
We're not at that stage. We've got enough fullbacks. I don't need to worry about that. Javi Cunha has been the one I've been most impressed with the Botafogo guys, if I'm honest.
Doesn't even make the bench.
Yeah, squad. Don't make the squad.
Yeah.
At the moment.
We've got to talk about the squad later, by the way, because if we do get Bakwa and a few more, there's people in this squad that aren't literally going to make it, as in there is household names that can't possibly fit in the squad. Ryan Yates. So we need to talk about that later. 100%.
Yeah, there will be players going out today. There will be players going out today for sure. Yeah. But let's get on to the meaty thing.
Hang on. You've asked me. I've said like one word.
All right, fine. I was going to ask you another question.
You interrupt, and then we go on to another subject. I mean,
all right.
I never interrupt.
Right.
Yeah, okay, mate. Now I've got with Bakwa. I don't really know a lot about him. I've seen his highlights. He looks a very tricky winger. Certainly got skills. There's no doubt about that. There's obviously something there. So I share your guys' appreciation of him. Now Traore, I've been thinking about this. I've probably got a slightly different thought process with Traore. Now it's going to sound silly, but as a Forest fan, whenever we played, whether it be Fulham, Wolves, or whoever he was at, I understand that. By the way, I understand why people don't want him. He's a bit of a ASM, isn't he? He's a bit of a pace merchant with no end product. We know that. But I have to say, as a Forest fan, I know that when he used to come on with 10 minutes from the end, I kind of used to be a little bit scared because he has got that pace, and every now and again he does something really good. That's why I've not heard much. Yeah, that's why I'm bowing to those. Okay. No. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. He certainly wouldn't be a pick of mine. But if we got him, all I'm saying is there were times in the past as a Forest fan when he used to come on and I used to think, oh dear, this, he could blow our defence apart. And he is capable of that. I think we all admit he's got pace. He's got a certain amount of dribbling skill and talent, but no end product. We all agree with that. So I'm not arguing with you about that. But my biggest fear, stop interrupting, otherwise I'll slap your head. My biggest fear.
I've got admin right
now. I know. It's so annoying. My biggest fear is Nuno will play favourites with him. That's my biggest fear.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If he's got Hutchinson and Traore on the bench, damn well he's going to bring Traore on, and I don't want him to. Despite what I've just said about he can be a bit scary coming off the bench. If he was the only one, okay, if we were 2 years ago, then I may think, okay. But right now, we've got enough quality at that side of the pitch. We don't need him there. And I just worry that he's obviously a Nuno favourite. And we've seen what he's like. So that's my fear on Traore, basically.
But I
didn't know he's back on the agenda. How firm are these rumours? I mean,
it's coming from a decent source. Matt Mateo's been saying it. I hope they're not true, to be honest.
The context...
I was going to ask you, Ben. I was going to ask you. But for me, looking at this Adama Traore thing, forget the player, okay? This now, and I don't know what the chat think about this, Glasner wants out, does he? I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him. What was I say? Yeah, this Traore thing doesn't become about the player. It becomes about the power. Because he got told, Nuno's been told no on Traore. Like, maybe later on I'll go into the whole story. It's out on Patreon, but the fact is, if Nuno now gets Traore, to me, that shows there's been concessions from either Marinakis or Edu, and the power shift goes towards the head coach, which it should never do, in my opinion. Once the head coach becomes bigger than the owner, you have a problem at the club. This is my worry about it. Am I reading too much into it?
I think I think I was trying to think of the perfect word to describe the game yesterday. Not so much the game, but Nuno's decisions. I think the word is, it begins with an S. I think the word is stubborn. he purposely effectively refused to bring on the new signings until the very last minute, because I think he's trying to make a point. And it's clear today, now seeing that we're linked with Adama again, that his point is he wants his players. The thing I don't understand is, let's say Adama comes in, you've got or if Bakwa's coming, which he looks like he is, we've got Bakwa, Adama, Ndoye, Hutchinson, Callum Hudson-Odoi. In theory, you could say Dominguez could play on the wing as well. You've all of a sudden got, 6 or 7 wingers. And I just think it's too much. And after all of these players have come in, to still really want Adama, for me, is like, it's not even about the player, kind of like you said, it's about making a point. Like, I'm Nuno, I've got what I want, I'm the head coach, this is my team, this is not Edu's team. I'll play the players I want to play, and if they're crap like Morgan Gibbs-White was yesterday, I'm still the coach, and I'll keep him on that field until I'm ready for him to come off. Now, maybe you do have to be a bit selfish and a bit kind of, one-way thinking as a coach. I don't know, I'm not a football manager, but it just seems a bit stubborn, and it seems like he's gone out of his way. Clearly, whatever they discussed last night has ultimately resulted in Nuno getting what he wants, which I'm not sure is what everyone expected.
It's not done yet, Ben. It's not done yet, Ben.
Well, let's see. If Adama comes, well, put it this way: if Adama does,
your camera keeps freezing.
If Adama does come in, it will speak volumes. It will speak volumes.
How can you tell these great big bloody thingies?
Yeah, is it possible to move the?
Yeah, I'm going to remove the banner for
comments down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Look.
Why is it doing that?
Look, if Adama does come in, I think we can pretty much all agree that Nuno is 100% staying, because Adama, the only person who wants Adama in the club is Nuno. And if Nuno gets what he wants and Adama does come in, then Nuno is definitely staying. Why would they bring him in and then get rid of Nuno? They wouldn't do that. So it will speak volumes if he does come in. It will basically say that not only does Nuno have 100% backing, but Nuno is now effectively the decision maker. And Edu, it could upset Edu. Who knows? Who knows what they've said behind closed doors? But I just don't see why you'd want to bring someone like that in when you've got Bakwa on the table.
I agree with everything you said, Ben.
Thank you, Adam. That's very kind of you.
Well, I sent a message to Wolfie saying the same thing, didn't I? About,
I don't know,
if this were to happen, it basically means Mr. Marinakis is back down. And quite frankly, I just don't believe it. I don't believe Mr. Marinakis would back down for Nuno. In fact, it'd be Mr. Marinakis and Edu backing down in effect, and I can't see. So that's why I'll wait. If Traore joins, then yeah, I'll be all in with you guys. But at the moment, I can't see. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's frustrating, to say at least. I thought we'd got through it, and then I just look at it and think, you were talking about him as an option on the bench. I'm worried he starts.
Yeah, potentially. If Nuno wants to make a point. It's an hour and 15 minutes until the window closes. Yeah.
Now, there are some reports to say that either Fulham don't want him to go. Yeah, I think NFFC 2000 is just saying it there as well. Or he isn't saying he wants to come. Now, according to what we heard a couple of weeks ago, it was a case of he was happy to join and kindle with Nuno and get re-oiled up. So, I don't know. I don't want to be on a downer. I like transfer deadline day. We always have so much fun on this stream. There's always crazy stuff going on and everything. So I kind of want to focus more on the positives now. I want to ask you boys about the squad size as it is now. You alluded to the fact that there'll be players that can't make the squad because things are looking very bulky. So some players that are up for the cut right now, Jota Silva looks like he's going either to Sporting or Paris FC. It depends what kind of deal. Forest is still trying to push for, at the minimum, an obligation or an option turning into an obligation for him to go. Let's start with him. Like, is there every view that would like to keep him? I guess we start with that.
Well, I mean, there's no point, is there? Because we've got all these wingers coming in, and the thing is with football, there's always people at a different level, right? I didn't necessarily mind Jota. I thought he was okay. He wasn't brilliant. I quite like his type, personality. He always came on and gave it his all. But there's different levels to football, and now we've got Hutchinson and potentially Bakwa, and we've got McAtee, and we've got Dominguez and Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ndoye, and all of these wingers. Jota is so far down the pecking order that for him and his career, I think it would be much better for him to go elsewhere. But I haven't got anything against the guy. He's the Nottingham Jack Grealish, but I don't see where he fits in the squad now with all of these new signings.
Yeah, let's just bring.
Say that. I think we could say that with a few of our players. I mean, I 100% mean this. I'm absolutely genuine when I say this. I think one way we could trim the squad, yet improve it, would be to send all 4 Botafogo players back to Botafogo and get Danilo back. That would solve so many problems. We get rid of a load of these extra bodies.
He's done, man. It's like me and you sitting here saying get Scarpa back or something. So,
I'm just saying. Did you see that goal he scored the other night?
Did you see the one Scarpa scored?
No, yeah. No current Forest player could score either of those goals.
Yeah, but I just think Jota Silva, Forest are trying to squeeze a profit out of it. I hear, by the way, welcome, Rob. Nice of you to turn up on time, man.
Yep, Rob.
Only 20 minutes late.
Wow.
You finished it then?
Yeah. All sorted?
Yeah, I've been working,
Yeah, you have a real job. We hear it. But let's quickly get your take before we move on to the outs on the Adama situation. Are you up to speed on everything?
Well, I hear that we're approaching him, so it can only be as an outcome of the tripartite meeting between Nuno, Edu, and Marinakis. So,
wait, sorry, Rob. Can I just add something to scare you all? Fulham are now looking at Raheem Sterling. So is that a replacement for them for Traore? Just to add a little sprinkle of fear in.
One good for another. Bloody hell!
No, but he always scores against us, Sterling.
Yeah,
and my view on Traore is the squad's getting pretty big now. But if Jota Silva makes way, I suppose there's room. But are we going to get him and Bakwa? Because it just seems a little bit of an embarrassment of riches. Because you've then got 5 players that can play right winger.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about Traore is that he does obviously fit the Nuno style of play, and that you have to have somebody with a physical presence. Now, I would say that Traore is basically the exact opposite of Dan Ndoye. Whereas, when you go up against Traore, is absolutely terrifying, but very little end product. Whereas Dan Ndoye is not terrifying in any way, but he seems to make a difference to games. And I think that there's, God, I don't want to sound like Houghton here. There's certain types of games where certain types of opponents that play in a certain way, where you need the threat of a fast, strong player, just so that teams can't push up on you and leave space for that player to run into. So I don't know. He might fulfill some kind of function. I think it's difficult to justify him getting minutes over the likes of Hutchinson and people that we spent close to 40 million on those. So I don't know. But if people are going out and there's room in the squad for him, then there must be some plan for how he fits in. I can't quite see what it is, but I mean, if that's what's been agreed this afternoon, maybe it was a matter of principle. It was a matter of honor. Nuno says, "Look, you told me you tried to sign him and you hadn't, and I do want him, and this is why I need him." And then they sort of said, "Well, okay, if we get him in, will you use the other signings as well?" Yes, sorry, I was being a bit stubborn about that. Maybe
again.
Well, look, it's obviously something's changed here, because if he comes in, it means that some resolution, it indicates that some resolution has been reached.
Rob, can you go back and watch the first 20 minutes and come back?
No. What you can summarize it for me. You're very good.
You just summarized everything we've just been talking about.
Really? Oh, well, there you go then.
The thing is, Rob, what I said is I don't believe Mr. Marinakis would back down like that. I just don't believe it. I mean, we don't know for sure that they had a meeting last night. Where's this come from?
I think
no meeting. There's been no meeting.
Sky said the meeting was after the game. That's what it said on Sky.
No chance.
No. It did. I read it. That's what it
He was at the ground. He didn't just jump in his car and drive
the
off.
meeting was after the game. They could have meant after in general. I mean, for all I know, it could be in 2 weeks' time.
Of course, you're right. But yeah, but I would have thought after yesterday's game, the last thing Mr. Marinakis would have done would have been to back down. Now, if he'd have won 3-0 with a scintillating performance, then you might think, oh, in the spirit of him being dead exciting, what a great game. Yeah, go on then, Nuno. We'll give you a Adama. Yeah, whatever.
Freezing you.
But after that, he then says, oh, yes, Nuno, we'll give you whatever you want. I can't see it.
Maybe Nuno went in.
Laurie's right. That's right from Laurie. He said Nuno said no talks till after the window shuts.
Maybe Nuno went in and said, I wouldn't have lost 3-0 if I had Adama.
Who said what? Wolfie?
That.
Laurie said, Nuno said no.
And jump out and jump in, you keep freezing every 30 seconds. There's something wrong with your camera. But look, let me just bring you up to date on some more news. In fact, let me just do the super chats first. So big up to Cloco. I'm saying that right with the £5. Come on, you Reds. Thank you. Thanks to all for your time streaming so often. Apologies, I'm so tired. That is a blur to me. Now, we really enjoy it, mate, and thank you guys for chilling with us. Much love and appreciate it. Emily with the 199 says, is Bakwa actually having a medical? Yes, the reports are he is having a medical, and Forest hopefully we'll get that one over the line. I just worry with this whole Adama Traore thing, if I'm being honest with you, Emily. So that's my worry there. Gary with the £5 sticker. Thank you so much, Gary. And bloody Curtis has chucked in 2 coffees. He talks about our signings. McNeely, meh. Bakwa, hell yeah. Cubano, meh. Players that need to leave. Jota Silva, Taiwo, Bowler, Abbott. I'd keep Abbott. Richards. Richards is on his way. I think I got an update somewhere on him. He says, come on, you Reds. And then he's literally written out his 25-man squad. He would have Sells. Who's John? Oh, the keeper, John. Victor John, of course.
Keeper, yeah,
John Victor, sorry. Gunn, Williams, Cubano, Ghana, Murillo, Morato, Milenkovic, Bolly, Einar Sangare, Dominguez, Anderson, Luis, Yates, Gibbs White, McAtee, Cho, Ndoye, Bakwa, Wood, Calamuendo, Igor Jesus. I know he's laughing because he knows I'm reading this out. 21's Hutchinson, Savano, Abbott, and Cunha. Bro, you said you would sell Abbott and you're putting him in the squad. Talk about contradicting yourself. What are you doing there, Curtis? What are you doing there? Shout out to you for that, Curtis. Don't make me read that much again, please. But yeah, Abbott may go out on loan because Yates will be the bench academy thing. So that should be fine. But just on Bakwa, boys, like, is anyone worried that this is in jeopardy because of Adama? Or do you think, let's just pretend we are going to get Adama?
Surely not.
Do you think that Bakwa is in addition to it?
Yeah, but Bakwa's coming for his medical, isn't he? So they're not going to turn him around, are they?
Yeah, but you say that, right? But have you seen what's happening at Palace? Like,
that's all the clubs, not ours.
No, but it's quite funny. So I know it's a side note here, but so you know on Gay, Gay underwent his medical ahead of the proposed move from Palace to Liverpool. The move is now in jeopardy because Palace are finding issues on a replacement. There's talks now between Gahey and Glasner to make the final decision because West Ham hijacked Palace's replacement at centre back for him, and now he's passed his medical. It's like turning into a mess. So things can happen in the last minute.
But that's coming from the seller's side, because I think what they probably said is, yes, go up and get your medical so everything's ready. But if we don't find somebody, you're not going.
Did anybody see?
So that's from the buying club. That's
just to let
get Ez in 1 second. I'll just grab Ez.
We're the buying club from.
Hey guys. Give me 1 minute.
We're the buying club from Strasbourg, so it would have to be them that called it off, not us.
Fulham have signed a Brazilian winger in the last minute as well.
Great.
So Traore is probably coming to
Traore's
Forest.
not their first choice anyway, so that's not a surprise, is it?
Did
They're
anybody
going to buy a
see?
winger anyway.
Did anybody see
40
Glasner's-
million.
Did
Baby
anybody-
dolls though.
40 million. 45 million euros.
Huh?
Kevin.
Oh.
Fulham have signed winger Kevin. Apparently that's his name.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Kev.
Kevin, yeah.
Big
Yeah,
Kev. 45 million euros for Big Kev. So Traore's.
The fees
That's
are just
worrying.
insane. The fees are insane, you know.
Did anybody see Glasner's interview after the Villa game?
You seen him today, man?
He
It's a red flag. Yeah.
He in effect said, "If Gay goes, we ain't going to win anything, and I'm going." Something like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Huh? Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just looking. Training alone in the gym. So
Nick, this will be in the Discord later if you're wrong. I can guarantee that. I know what the Discord are like.
Okay, so just a couple of bits to bring you up to date on. Forest have confirmed Donnelly McNeely from Chelsea. Permanent move done. He's going on loan to Wickham for a year. It's a 3-year deal for Forest. So another one of these. I mean, do we ever get to see these kids like 3 years down the road and stuff? Like, they seem to be able to make it in. But that one is a done deal. And Javi Galan basically doing his medical. There's some shots out now to say that medical is being done. I'm really excited by this one. I know he's a bit on the ant side when it comes to age, but
Doesn't matter.
Very good. He's very
it
good.
Doesn't matter.
Man.
He's signing a 3-year deal, so he'll be 33 by then. That's fine for a left back. That's fine. It's not an issue. And
He's
if he's
really
good
good
enough,
going forward. Really good.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be
He's
the
still
thing these
freezing.
days, doesn't it? How many bloody left backs and right backs do you go for with it? Well, he's not very good in defence, but he's great going forward.
He is a modern kind. I know he's 30, but he is a modern kind of fullback. He gets what his crosses are really good. Really
if he's
good.
been playing regularly at Atleti, went to Welsh then, Atleti, then you've got to imagine he's got something going for him.
Yeah, he played 40 games last season. Got 5 assists for them as well. Like, I like him. I think it's a really good signing. It's an undisclosed fee, by the way, but his market value is only about 3 or 4 mil. It's not that much. So I think that's a good bit of business. I don't think it'll be much more, or probably could be less than that. So yeah, what are you saying, us?
I'm all good, bro. I'm sorry, I'm a bit late, guys. I'm a little bit.
Did you make it up the stairs? Okay.
I did. Yeah, we're on my crutches. Yeah, I did. I don't know if you can see him.
And there are a lot of stairs to the
I have
top
to
of
put my own coffees.
What's that? You've been Starbucks.
You know, a Nero. You know what? I'm being bougie, man. I ordered a fucking coffee, man.
Did you order?
Yeah.
14 quid.
KO, they're gonna be on all night, bro. They're gonna be on all night. Okay. The other one I want to talk about, we're just about a couple of people going out. There's a lot of reports to suggest that Taiwo will be leaving as well tonight. I know Muhammad in the chat is a big fan of Taiwo's. I am so not. I have no problem with this one, boys. The reports are he may be going to Germany. He may be going somewhere else.
Are we able to sell him, or is it going to be a loan and then his contract's finished?
This is the issue, because he's got a year left, or under a year now left. If Forest will have to get a minimal fee for him. Otherwise, if they do a loan, he walks at the end of the loan. We had that last year with someone. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
I can't remember who it was.
We did.
Who was that with? Was that Dennis?
Someone went on loan, they came back, collected their belongings, and left again. Yeah.
Because
why is he going
to answer this one?
Because Ant hates him. Ant hates him.
Can answer it. Yeah.
I don't hate him. I don't.
He does. I mean, he literally does.
I just don't think he scores enough goals. Okay, for a striker, he doesn't score enough goals. I want my strikers to score goals.
Don't worry, Andrea. I got you, man. I got you. Look at that. Right.
Andrea, the rest of us, we like him. We like him. We're good with him.
I don't dislike him. I just don't think that when you're struggling against West Ham, you bring on a forward midfielder instead of a striker.
People trolling in the chat.
All right, yeah. Well, don't worry. I got like 7 screens. I got people, the backstream stuff, all sorting us out. Yeah, the trolls won't work, right?
Yeah, so, Victor, 55 million. So Newcastle, they've stumped it up then.
55 million for Visser.
For a 29-year-old in the last year of his contract. That's
going to AFCON as well.
Just think we could have got him in January for another 5 million.
Typical. Okay, just on Taiwo though, let's just quickly touch on Taiwo. Like, is there anyone who would keep him?
No, I don't.
Over to you.
I love him. I love him.
I had a little glance towards that.
Still start him, Aswood.
Hey, I love him. I still love him, but he's not got a place in his team at the moment, has he? He's not got space in the squad. So if we can get anything for him, but there were rumours of him going to MLS, wasn't there? And I thought that would have been more suitable for him in terms of his style of pace. I mean, our number one finisher, what's his name? He's a top scorer in MLS at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. So maybe he can challenge. He can challenge Surridge in the MLS, but
Germany is the logical move. Germany's logical for Taiwo because that's where he made his name at Union Berlin,
It is, Rob, but he wants to open a football academy in America, doesn't he? So that means that MLS is probably.
Yeah, and
I think
I don't know. Injuries have affected him.
All right there.
He's had a couple of injuries over the last couple of years.
Sorry, I've got. Can we either drop the banner or?
Yeah, let me drop the banner.
Yeah. It's not that I want my face shown. It's just that I think it feels daft.
Otherwise, you won't get recognised in the Trent Nav.
Exactly.
I might go to Trent Nav next time. I've seen it. There's a few people on there. I wouldn't mind bumping into. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Anyway.
Let's shout out a couple of coffees coming in. AZ Red with the coffee says, woke up at 5 a.m. Arizona time yesterday to watch that shit show. Wake up, Nuno. That's our next point of talking. We're going to talk about Nuno while the transfer window heats up in this final hour. Shout out to you. And Pete with the 3 coffees says, great work, guys. Unbelievable transfer window. Now need a manager that can make full use of the talents. Like, it's like, thank you guys for those. It's like you tied it into what I want to talk about. There's been so much talk about Nuno. I've actually been quite surprised, if I'm being honest with you, with the reaction, not just in our kind of community here, but also in general. It feels like it's the quickest I've seen for a while that the fan base is kind of turned on a manager. And was the defeat that deep yesterday? It kind of feels like it hit quite heavy.
It's a combination, isn't it? It's a combination, not just a defeat.
To be honest, I don't think it's anything to do with the defeat at all. I think it's purely to do with the fact that he doesn't try to change the game to win it. I mean, if you look at, instead of just looking at yesterday, if you look back till the kind of last third of the season and all the preseason, I think we've won something like 2 games in 11. But the problem is, like, let's say we go to Arsenal and we lose, right? That's not a problem for me because Arsenal are a great team. There's nothing to say we should beat Arsenal away from home. But what would annoy me again is if we go 1-0 down, for example, he doesn't make those changes to try and win the match, which is why everyone was so frustrated yesterday. It was clear to see people like MGW yesterday needed to be taken off the pitch, and he didn't take them off the pitch. And he's got 140 million pounds worth of subs.
Yeah, we have done this to death.
We've been over this. But there's a graphic going around where there's 140 million pounds worth of subs sat on the bench, and he doesn't use them. Or 2 of them came on with 1 minute of normal game time left. Like, that's going to frustrate people, isn't it? Because you're not trying to change the game.
I think the point is, and to answer the actual question, is why it's turned up so suddenly. And it's what I alluded to yesterday. First time I saw the fans actually on Nuno's back. first time I heard a bit of booing, a bit of jeering towards the players, towards Nuno, because like you've said, Crypto, we could all see there was something wrong. We could all see that game plan first half was not working. So something needed to change. And if he's not going to change the formation or the setup, he's got to change the players. The fans can see that. The fans have seen that for a while. And I think the way we lost yesterday, the way we capitulated yesterday in the final 10 minutes was...
Yeah.
As again, I mentioned, the straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of the fans yesterday. And I think even having slept on it, a lot of people are still feeling the same way after yesterday. And I think it's just a build, a culmination of a lot of issues that we've seen, but kind of Nuno's got away with it. He's had a pass because of nobody expects us to finish in the top half, or certainly not in the European places last season. So even though we should have been in Champions League and we should have finished in the Champions League places, I think there was that forgiveness from a lot of the fan base to say, okay, at least he got us in Europe, which we know nobody expected to. And I think it was just a matter of time before he did something wrong for the fans to start.
Just one bit of breaking news. Fulham have signed another right winger. Here we go. So that's 2 here we goes on wingers for Fulham in the last 10 minutes.
It's not Bakwa, is it?
Let's see. Let's see what the next half hour is.
We're certainly in for him,
We're definitely getting Traore, aren't we?
Before we get too panicky. Right. Yesterday was the first time in a number of years when I've seen the City ground empty out with 10 minutes to go.
It's terrible, wasn't it?
And that wasn't just yesterday's performance. I think, I mean, somebody who's bound to know this, but I'd love to know. In fact, I'm going to include the friendlies as well. Let's make it even more stark. Our results, our last 20 games. So the last 10 games of the last season, the pre-season games, and the 3 games we've had in the Premier League. Apart from Brentford, how many games have we won?
It said 2 in the last 11 or something. So
well, that's 20. Let's go further back. So, no, I'm including. That's because I'm including the. All right, get rid of the pre-season. Get rid of the pre-season.
Worse than that, right? The ones that we won were away at West Ham and away at Tottenham. We've been losing all those home games, which is what's most.
Oh yeah, our own form is disgusting. I think we've won 1 in the last 6 or something like that. Now that's going to get the crowd. Whilst you're winning at home, the crowd are always with you, right? Once you start losing at home. Plus what he's been saying over the past 2 weeks.
Plus the ticket prices.
I've never finished. Plus that performance yesterday, I think it's all those things led to half the crowd walking out. It wasn't just that game, because we don't do that at the City ground. Yeah. But it's a culmination of all those things. And it's only going one way right now.
Next to Nathan anyway.
But let's be clear, right? The ticket prices do play a part, because I mean, I remember when I saw that 1-0 home game against Everton.
Not when you're winning, it doesn't.
No. I mean, I paid 35 quid. I paid 35 quid.
Yeah.
I paid 35 quid to watch a 1-0 home defeat to Everton. Right?
How much?
35 quid now. I paid 70 quid.
That's what I'm saying. It's doubled. It's doubled. So there's going to be some discontent. Now, I think the fans are willing to sort of say, look, they can see where the money's going, right? So, yeah, okay, you've doubled the ticket price, but we can see that you've invested 150 million in the team. It's when those players don't appear and you lose 3-0, that's when you're going to get discontent. And they're going to be looking for someone to blame.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mark. I agree on that. Nuno has his plan A, but as soon as it goes out the window,
that's crap.
His plan B seems to just be continue plan A. Just to bring Wolfie
like Rob said, it's a combination of all those things. If you've got those ticket prices, you've got that performance, you've got those players on the bench, and you can see what's wrong. Every fan has a right to walk out early if they want to. You know, that's the way we protest this. Right.
West Ham,
very rarely.
West Ham signed Fernandes yesterday, and they brought him and they played him.
We just need to let Wolfie know. I know Wolfie's a massive fan of Adama coming in. There's been another go on a second winger for Fulham. So there's been two wingers signed for Fulham in the last 10 minutes. It's worth mentioning as well, for those who aren't subscribed, I think we're like 70 people off 30,000.
Yeah,
so,
if we could get that done tonight, 70 would crown off an excellent transfer window. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please do hit it now. Like, we didn't think we're getting anywhere near 30 when we started, let alone this transfer window. So thank you to each and every one of you that is subscribed and is supporting us. We've got 1,000 of you in here. Shout out to you guys. We're only on 256 likes. That's like a quarter of you have hit the like button, man. What are the other 3/4 doing? You know what I'm saying? So please do hit the like button. Let's see if we can get. We'll be live past the deadline to about 7:30 tonight. Just making sure we get everything wrapped up for you. Did you see all their faces slump when I said 7:30 right there? So we will keep you posted on exactly what's going on. But yeah, we are now 69 away. It's so close to 30k. So. Thank you. Right, we have a here we go.
What they
Talk
don't
amongst
see,
yourself.
What they don't see when they see a slump like that, because you say 7, they don't know the amount of work, the amount of research, telephone calls, going down to various grounds to make sure that we're up to date with all the news that you need when we come on goals. So there's a lot of work goes on.
I mean, Rob doesn't do that. To be fair, Rob comes on like 25 minutes late.
Innate ball knowledge and sophistication regarding football, hasn't he? So he doesn't need
and Wikipedia.
Shut up. No, he doesn't. Shut up. It's absolute bollocks. I'm guessing Wolfie's about to tell us about
FIFA boy. I'm not taking any lecture from you.
Bakwa is 86 rated.
Spot on, mate.
86 rated on FIFA.
Spot on. These people that play a silly different video game is real. You know.
We've got here we go. By the way.
Here we go. Wait, I've even set up to yellow lights.
We have the flashy light.
Yeah, that's hold on.
What's he done to me?
He's frozen again.
Flash button.
Bastard.
All right, here we go. The indicators are on.
Still frozen.
On a rumor. Javi Galan to Forest is a here we go. Permanent deal from Atleti has been sealed right now. What happened to Ant?
I froze again.
He froze. All right, we can fuck off, right? So, Javi Galan done and dusted. Now, again, undisclosed fee. As we are aware, it is for, what did I say? It was a 3-year deal?
It just says permanent deal.
3 years plus 1.
3 years plus 1. There's a +1 option on it. I think this is an excellent signing, boys. But something I want to ask you guys is, do you think Cubano is going to stay, or do you think he might get loaned out to Olympiacos or something?
Good point. I like that. Yeah. It
Maybe.
makes sense to send him out.
What do you think? I mean, it's all speculation here. I get it, but
what's our left back?
I can't stop the flashing.
This guy's a left back. Javi Galan is a left back.
Javi Galan, left back. And then we've got
the guy we signed earlier.
Right back. I know he can cover left back if we need to shift it over because we're short. We could bring another right back in that we've got cover for. Yeah. So I think we've got enough cover.
If needs be, you do also have Jair Cunha who can potentially play.
No, not many teams have 3 players for a position, do they? It's normally 2 players plus 1 that can fit in.
Yeah, but we are in 4 competitions this year. The thing is, all it takes is one injury.
For how long, though? For how long are we in 4 competitions?
That's pessimistic. You said we'd win the Europa League last year.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that. I'm talking about League Cup and FA Cup. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know.
Well, the FA Cup will probably get knocked out by Grimsby or something.
No, well, they do beat other Premier League clubs.
Yeah. We've got some super chats.
So Galan's what?
Yeah. Gunners.
No, it's about Galan. So would you say he's good enough to be competing for a first team start with
do you know
Nico
what?
Williams?
I
need.
Think,
I don't want somebody as backup. Actually, I want a
left-footed. Okay, I'm going to be controversial here. As things stand right now, I think he is better than Nico Williams as a left back because of the attacking side of his game. I think is so good, and he can deliver across from his left foot. What I will say is Nico Williams has been probably for me the best player this season.
Yeah, and as well. He tries so hard.
I would be tempted personally, and I'm kind of against it, but Einar's been pissing me off. If I'm being honest with you, for the start of this season, he just looks lazy, especially in that last game. I would be tempted to go Galan left back and put Nico Williams at right back. Just to give Einar a kick up the butt.
Yeah, but Nuno,
I would put Einar at right back and Williams at left back. They're both fantastic fullbacks.
Yeah.
Why it's about that magnificent back line?
Let's not forget.
Because Ainar's been crap.
Yeah, I know how the dip in form last season.
I think you just need someone to come on and after like 60 minutes.
Hang on, right. Ainard is really good, but he's not immune to dips in form. Do you remember he had a really bad run last game, like last season when we played Fulham, and then there was a couple of games just before and after that. He had about 2 or 3 really poor games in a row, and he was being targeted.
Yeah, but I don't think it's his quality. I think it's his fitness. It's unfair. It's so unfair to ask Ainard to run around for 100 minutes.
It's so unfair to ask him to do his job. Stop making excuses for him.
How much he runs?
Yes, he does.
Stop talking over each other because I don't know who's agreeing and who's stop. As you go on.
But no, just making. I don't want people making excuses for players because certain players seem to get excuses made for them. Like Ainard, if Ainar's not performing, he needs to be dropped as well. Every player needs to be droppable, and there needs to be better coming in. And that's why I was asking about this player. Is he better than what we've got right now? Because I want somebody who's going to actually compete with one of our fullbacks. Yeah, they're good. Are you saying there's nobody better than them out there? So I want this left back coming in to be actually a competition for Nico Williams, as consistent and as honest as he's been. And he's one player who doesn't let you down.
Yeah, but no, I agree. All I was saying is that you can literally see when it gets to about the 65th minute, Ainard looks knackered, and he even admits it in interviews. He even admits it. You know, when there's been times where he's won man of the match. When
there's another dimension to it as well.
Let me finish. He scored that 25-yard goal, and they said to him, "That was a brilliant goal. Did you think you were going to score it?" And he said, "To be honest, I was just bloody knackered, so I just hit the ball." I think that's how it gets to him every game.
Yeah, but he always looks knackered. If he wore shorts that weren't so fucking big and heavy, he might be able to last longer.
Right. There's another dimension you're not taking into account. Yeah. So last season, the main plus point of Ainard was the chemistry that he had with Elanga. And now, does he have any kind of chemistry with Dan Ndoye at all? I haven't seen it, right?
Give him a chance.
No, but come on. I've watched 2 preseason friendlies and 3 games this season where those 2 played together, and it doesn't seem to me to be as electric as the combination that he had with Elanga. And quite often when you break up these partnerships, you know, the player that's left over is less of a player.
Yeah, but Rob, you just wait until Adama comes in.
Ndoye doesn't make the runs that Elanga makes, so he's a totally different type of player. You've got to give him time. You've got to
give him time to play.
Not only that, I think going forward, I don't think he'll be our right back anyway. So,
are you adverse? Because me and you, I think I can say this. We both. Ainar's my favorite player. I think he's yours as well. But I'm not
certainly up there. Definitely up there. Yeah.
But I'm saying he hasn't been good enough. I say he could and should be thought about. I'm not saying definitely drop him, but are you saying no? Play him through the form?
Sorry. We're cross purposes slightly. I was thinking you were saying like the new starting 11 should be Williams on the right and Javi Galan on the left. That's what it should be, rather than Ainar's not playing well at the moment, so it might be an idea to take him out, and at least we've got somebody that can fill in at left back if Nico moves over. That's a different thing, isn't it? Yes. Just saying there must be a new starting 2.
Yeah.
So I've got no objection to taking Ola Ainar out if he's not playing well, of course.
Because I agree with what Ez is saying. Like, if someone's not performing, next man up. Superstar, you know what I'm saying?
I just think Sats yesterday in particular is not necessarily a day to judge him because everybody
because everyone was off the ball. Everyone was off the ball.
But let me just add. When we have often when we did make any changes in our fullbacks last season, it was always Ainard coming off and Nico going across to the right. So that's what I'm saying. I want this player to be a real option on the left-hand side, even when we have to do changes like that mid-game, you know. But he looks quality, and a left-footed left-back is something I've always wanted, you know, and I think as good as Nico is, we need that. We need that from an attacking point of view. We need it from a defensive point of view at times as well.
Let me just catch up on the super chats, but this stuff going on at Crystal Palace right now is deadly serious about Glasner leaving. I'm keeping half an eye on it, with obviously the other half of that eye looking at what's going on with the Nuno situation. Because Glasner, let's not forget.
Let's unveil him at 7:01.
What?
Unveil Glasner at 7:01.
Could you imagine
standing alongside Traore?
Hey, listen, Martin O'Neill found out.
Glasner said he'd come in, but only on the condition we got Traore.
I'll take Traore.
Didn't Martin O'Neill find out that he was sacked? As he's very fond of saying on TalkSport, he found out he was sacked on like BBC Midlands Today or something.
Yeah, and then he was like, they met in the corridor, didn't they?
Yeah,
like on his way out, and all that stuff. He goes on about how true it is. We don't know. It's based on what he said. I will keep you guys posted on the Glasner situation. Now, but there's no links to Glasner and Forest right now. I'm just saying this is one to keep an eye on.
Glasner anyway. You said he was too negative.
No, I don't. No, I never said that. I said I don't want a manager who plays a back three. Like, freaking Cooper, man. I can't see back threes anymore. But
like Glasner Amarin, I don't want any manager who's stuck on a formation that can't change a freaking formation. Amarin's a bloody scam. You know, how can you come into a club and not have a system that works with the players that you've got, and then you can't make any system work at all? That is not a good manager. Screw that kind of management style going forward, man. And
but Glasner used to play. He was at Frankfurt, wasn't he? He used to play in a back four at Frankfurt. He's not hell-bent on a back three. And also, I saw a stat. I think 17 out of the 25 games, or 18 out of the 25 games where he started Richards, Gueye, and Lacroix, they've kept clean sheets. So this guy knows how to organise the defence.
And I've always, to be honest, I've always found Crystal Palace an attractive team to watch. I've never sat there
because they press, and they press.
Yeah,
that's the
what
key.
I mean, we've always said, haven't we, that a back three's not. If you've got a back three, but you've got two flying wing backs and you're pressing forward, it's quite an attacking formation because you've only got three at the back instead of four. But some people don't play back. It's a back five. That's the problem when you play.
And he plays it as Ez was alluding to with Amarim. Glasner plays the same formation. It's a 3-4-2-1. He'll play with double tens. He does it so much better than him, and I think
they're not
have the squad to do it.
But they're not going to do that, bringing all those wingers.
Yeah, but imagine this team, right? So you have your back three. Let's just say Milenkovic, Jair Cunha, and Murillo as your back three, for example. Then you could put Douglas Luiz and Sangare as your two. Then you can put Elliot Anderson and McAtee or Gibbs White as your double 10, if you like. And then you got Aina on one side, Nico Williams on the other, and then you've got Callum Owendo or Wood up front.
What about all the wingers?
We've got a
Bakwa.
good enough squad to play any formation.
We could play Ants 10-1-1 even. We've got enough players now.
And I said that in my Nuno out video, that Nuno has no excuses for any formation at the moment because it can all be accommodated for. Right, I've got to catch up with the super chats. Apologies to those doing it. We will do the super chats at intervals just to keep the conversation flowing through, but we will not miss any of them. Shout out to Matt with the 199. He goes, top work, guys, helping take yesterday's pain away. Just the fact you said the word yesterday, like,
I know.
Straight away. But I hear you, man. It has taken my mind off it. Thank you for the 199. My fellow Scottish boy with the £5. He goes, £5 to put towards a tent for Ant to camp outside the world famous and report the signings as they come
now.
in.
You want me to go now?
Oh, we need to get Dino back on. Dino's around the corner.
Minutes.
Dino is absolutely perfect for it. Shout out to you, Scottish Forest guy. Curtis with another $2. He goes, it's not an opinion. Aina has been dog crap. Technically, Curtis, even though I agree with you, that is an opinion, bro.
Curtis, you're letting yourself down there. You're looking at a
dog crap opinion. It's a dog crap opinion. That's what it is.
Because Curtis, let me say this to you, right? If you were to say Aina is dog crap, but you compared him to, I don't know, like Sheffield United's right back, whoever they are, Aina would still look good. So it's still definitely an opinion. But I agree with you.
I thought he played quite well against Brentford. I thought he had quite a good game.
Yeah, everyone played well against Brentford. Everyone played
well. There we go.
Brentford.
There we go.
Jamie with the £2. Is Backward done? And we need to play better. Come on, you Reds. Backward's not done yet. I will be getting updates for you on Backward as soon as I have them. But the last report is he was coming in for a medical, and Forest are confident they get it over the line before 7 o'clock. But you know what? It's 6:26 right now. Hurry the hell up, Forest, man. Let's get those flashing lights going. Thank you, Jamie. And we're all.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
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 Some madness in opinions right here. What mad? Like, why do all opinions have to be agreed on? Or why did he leave? We said we could hear him. I don't know.
Don't
I don't know.
why.
But yeah, look. Let me just say this again to you guys. Right on here, everyone will give their opinion. I won't filter what Rob wants to say or what Ben or Ez or anyone wants to say. Everyone can have their opinion, and we send the same courtesy out to the chat. You guys can be, I don't know, you could think Einar's the worst right back you've ever seen or the greatest right back in the world. We don't care. You're welcome to your opinion. Now, we will challenge those opinion, and I will challenge Rob's opinion. Rob will challenge Ez's opinion and what have you. At the end of the day, it's only football. Right, no one's going to shoot each other over it or fall out over it. What you shouldn't do, really, is just football. Okay, so
hey, listen, we had a backstage chat last night, and some people, I'm not going to name them because they're embarrassing.
No, you can't even bring this up because you know that you can't bring this up.
What idiots they are!
Wait, you can't bring this up. Hold on,
that RB Leipzig are a bigger club than Nottingham Forest. That's what they said. That's what they said.
Not true. Fake news. Fake news. And you can't bring this stuff up because you know the types of people that are watching, ready for me to go elsewhere to start bringing some evidence like that on it, right? So don't you do that, man.
So let me ask you then, why did you say to it, when I said Forest are a bigger club, you said Bakayoko went to Leipzig because they're a bigger club than us. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. That is so fake news. I said to you, why did Bakayoko choose Leipzig over Forest? That's what I said to
you. You fucking liars.
I'm not a liar. Ben, did I say that?
Yeah.
No, you don't, Ben. You look at his face then. You can tell by his face then. You can tell by his face.
Biggest club in the world. I said Forest are bigger than Real Madrid.
Anyway,
everybody else
is frozen again. Thank God. Thank God he's
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
I couldn't believe it. I was disgusted.
By the way, I would still take.
I agree.
Anyway, there's over 1,000 of you in here. Shout out to each and every one of you. We got half an hour left of the transfer window. I am not going to lie to you. I am now getting nervous about Bakayoko. So I'm going to put a couple of calls in begging.
I was just about to read. I was just about to say breaking news. Nottingham Forest are set to start. And then I thought, oh, it's Forest Fan TV to put that out.
Anyway. Please hit the like button. We are now 66 away from 30,000.
Can one of the mods ban Jason for that comment, please?
Rather see Rob as manager than clueless Nuno.
You can only manage a FIFA team, so you can't talk.
You can't even
manage. Can't even do that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What's this, Laurie? What are you saying? Fake news after no rumors this window about Jimenez.
Jimenez.
She spelled it Jimenez.
Is now here we go.
She spelled it wrong.
Jimenez.
She spelled it wrong.
Well, Santiago.
She right. He's spelled it. It's because it hasn't got a capital G.
Is Laurie making things up again?
I don't know what Laurie's on, man. Laurie thinks.
Yeah,
right?
what are you on, Loz?
Yeah, no. The thing with Laurie, because she's been on the BBC, Forest Football Focus, and now she's part of Finalisis. And now she knows Michael McIntyre and all this stuff. Laurie's getting a little too big for the
Tinkerbell, by the way. She likes
I can't lie. I can't lie on that.
She likes to call what? She still hasn't forgiven me for when I met her at the casino and I called her Jess.
No, she likes Tinkerbell.
Chris with the £2. He goes, Einar gone from best right back in Premier League to shite. LOL. That's not what I'm saying, Chris. I'm saying he played crap. That's what I'm saying. Like, look,
they're saying drop him, bring this Spaniard in, get him on the left, put Nico on the right, drop him. That's what they're saying.
You can't criticize a player without hating him.
You know? Exactly. You can't criticize a player whose signed shirt is on the wall behind me.
So that's why he's played crap.
Oh.
Obviously. That explains a lot.
You've even got it framed, man. You've even got it framed, you absolute idiot.
It came framed.
A bastard.
You idiot. It all makes sense now.
Again.
They do.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
All right, good. Shout out to you, Chris, for the £2. Randoms with the gifted as well. Much love to you. I don't know who that went to, but make sure you show Random some love because he's always supporting the channel here. Okay, some of you are fake newsing. Here we go on Bakayoko. You think you're gonna see the here we go before we do? Okay, cool. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. What's left then, boy? Are you back, Ant, or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
You stay in the
well, I don't know if for some reason the audio just cut off.
Yeah. No, well now Crypto's got semi-admin powers. I'll cut you off.
No, is it him? Is it what's
frozen again?
It's not. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. So nothing's moved yet, apart from Eric De Silva. Eric De Silva is confirmed. Rio Ave, on loan for a year. I'm actually quite happy with that one, to be honest. I think he wouldn't get anything. Huh? Yeah. He'll get some game time there. He'll get some game time.
That's why you have the multi-club ownership, isn't it?
Okay. Some more. Hold on. Some more updates for you. But Bakwa is currently undergoing his medical.
Lovely.
Right here, right now. Now, if the reports are coming out saying that, then Bakwa is probably completed his medical. Cubano completed his medical. He's a here we go. We told you about that earlier. They are still confident. Where's he gone now?
He keeps dropping out.
He needs to restart or something. Forest is still confident it will be done by 7 p.m. Okay. Now, just to remind you, I don't think they've removed this rule, but as long as the paperwork and everything is through with the intention of the sale, it can be subject to medical. So if Forest have done the medical, then I'm pretty damn confident, and my mood has just uplifted, that Bakwa is gonna be ours. Can we talk on him, please? Because this guy is gonna change how we play. Like don't give me that face, Rob. He's gonna change how we play.
Will he get in the team?
Okay, that depends on the manager, and that depends if Traore is there or not. But I am telling you, this guy, he's my number 2 behind Akliouche, because what we need more than anything is a winger who can pick the ball up in midfield and scare the defense. He can dribble with it tightly. He can drive that defensive line back, which will create more spaces around him. And he can shoot. He can shoot, man. How much are we missing goals from midfield? And he scores goals. He gets assists. He's got a sweet left foot.
I want to see his stats.
Look at his stats. Look at his stats. I'm telling you on the eye test as well. The eye test, this is what you want to see.
So last season, he played 30 matches. He scored 6 times, but he also got 8 assists. So he had, 14 goal involvements. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's kind of the numbers we need. And he replaced some of Elanga's numbers. Now, Elanga's numbers were really good on the assists, not great on the goals. And I know Anne's going to come in French League. I hear it. But you can see talent. There's talented players, and he is one of them. And at 30 mil, it's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. All right, so I'm massively excited by this one. Like huge. He is better than Elanga. How about I'm going to go that far? He is better than
Elanga. He's definitely. I mean, look at what the Newcastle fans have been saying. Now, because obviously Newcastle don't really play counter-attacking football, and Elanga's not fitting into their squad. So this Bakwa guy for me would be the marquee signing. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, but look, I want to this point that Axel's making. So what we're going to do? Just bench Ndoye.
Yeah, he can play on the other side, and Ndoye can play on the other side.
But it's not about benching players and what have you, right? This is about understanding that it's not 11 plus another 14 or whatever it is. There's going to be players who will straight away hit the ground running. Like Murillo, when he first came in, we were screaming for him straight into the team. He's better than what we've got. Okay, that means someone does have to be benched. I think
what's happened is that the Forest fans are so used to seeing Nuno not really making subs or not making them early in the game that we kind of expect that our starting 11 are kind of set. And what he needs to do is utilize some of these subs who can challenge for those positions, but earlier on in the game. Like imagine on the weekend, imagine yesterday if he'd made, 4 of those subs in the 55th or 60th minute. They would have had a solid 30, 35 minutes to go and try and win the game. We would have only been, 1-0 down. But Hutchinson and Kalimuendo came on the 89th minute. The 81 minute of usual time.
And this is where the frustration from a lot of the fan base is coming from.
£7 million worth of subs, by the way.
Yeah, we're getting that. But this is the frustration. This is what the fans, even though we've been linked with Bakwa, there's not a lot of excitement because fans are thinking, what's the point? That's another one of our new players we're not going to get to see. So we've had all these signings and we've not got to see the majority of them in any reasonable amount of game time. And this is what the fans are thinking. What's the point in bringing in this amazing winger if we're not going to see him play? So there is a frustration backed by what we've seen so far this season.
What is criminal as well is, as I've mentioned before, you can use 5 substitutes in 3 windows, but half-time does not use one of those windows.
Yes.
So you absolutely should be making changes at half-time. It should be like a normal thing. And I remember I drew attention to it about a year and a half ago, and he actually did it for a few games afterwards. He made some changes at half-time, and then he's just stopped again. And it's pretty much 72 minutes is when you get your first change from Nuno.
Why don't you answer this from Jeff, Rob?
Yeah. The problem is, Rob, you drew
any game time.
You drew attention to it.
That's what the frustration is. Bakwa's going to be a fantastic player if he gets to play, but the fans are a bit frustrated by the fact that we're not seeing any of our shiny new toys. We haven't seen any of them in.
All right, let me rebuttal you. Let me rebuttal you because they've put out a lot of your boys' teams over the social media platform. There was so many comments. I don't know which team it was related to, and I've only seen like bits and pieces of the comments. But the one that stood out was, "Are you stupid? You're dropping Morgan Gibbs-White." Why? And the other comments were, "Why would you change the team that's done so well in the 2 games?" So is there a bit of hypocrisy or a bit of hindsightness, shall we say, that team that destroyed Brentford also played that crap against West Ham yesterday? Is there a bit of hindsight where can you understand that Nuno would have gone with that team because that team is the one that destroyed Brentford at home 2 weeks ago, whatever it was?
That shouldn't be the reason why. It should be based on how they've trained that week or how they've performed in the previous game, not 2 games ago. But Nuno can't be making decisions based on that. But I think we all agree that we would have made certain changes, but the changes we would have made would have been MG Dub before the game yesterday. But the fact that he didn't change his starting lineup, I don't think we're that upset with. That's not what upset the fans. What upset the fans is when it's not going right, he's not changing it. When he's got so much ammunition to do it with. It's not what the starting lineup is.
On that, can I finish with? Since you're comparing the Brentford with yesterday, can I come back to a point I made yesterday? Now, remember, in those 2 pre-season friendlies we had at the City Ground, Nuno played a 4-4-2, right? And we didn't even have any shots on target, but then he surprised Brentford with his lineup by going back to the 4-2-3-1, which we kind of knew he was going to do, but he didn't show his cards before that game, right? And we were all over Brentford in the first half and we mullered them, and then they managed to sort of like get it under control, but we'd already done the damage. The problem was with yesterday, it was obvious to everybody who he was going to put out. And that means that a manager like Potter, who isn't going to be complacent, he's literally fighting for his job. He's going to do his homework. He's going to watch all sort of 180 minutes footage of Forest this season playing in that formation. And he's going to give everybody a very specific job, knowing exactly what he's going to be up against. So that's the point. When we've got all of these players, there should be some ambiguity about how are we going to line up. Is it going to be 3 at the back? Is it going to be 3-4-3? Is it going to be 4-3-3? Well, any one of us would have known exactly what Nuno was going to put out yesterday. And he can't fall into that trap.
Yeah, I hear that. Guys, there is over 1,000, nearly 1,200 of you in here. But we are not doing great on these likes. 420 likes. Please take a quick second. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's have a quick look at the sub count. It's slowed down a bit, but it's getting close. We are 64 away from 30,000. It'd be fantastic if we could hit that tonight. Don't forget to check out the sponsors of today's stream, okjerseys.com. You can get all your replica shirts for £15, and with code FFTV, a further 8% off. They've even had the away kit uploaded today, so go check that out. What I want to do is just give you guys a quick summary of where things are. Maybe some of you are just getting back in from work. So Forest have had 2 here we goes, technically 3. Donnelly McNeely has signed from Chelsea on a 3-year +1 deal. He's going straight out on loan to Wycombe Wanderers. And Forest and Cubano is a here we go. That one is basically waiting now, official club confirmation on that. That's the left back / left winger from Botafogo to make it 4 players from Botafogo in this window alone. So we're just waiting on official confirmation from the club on that. And the third one, the most recent one just to pop up, was Javi Galan, the left back from Atleti. He is a here we go confirmed, minus the official club one. And he is, what was he, a 3-year deal? If I remember rightly, boys. 3-year deal, undisclosed fee.
3 + 1. 3 + 1.
The undisclosed fee on him. Fantastic left back. Really good business there from Forest. So those are the ones confirmed. The ones we are now awaiting is Bakwa. The medical is happening as we speak. I believe there's been a report on Sky Sports talking about Cubano as well and what have you. So things are still moving at the City ground. Medical done is being reported. Is that right, Hazardous? So
I'm just looking on Twitter now. There's people tweeting saying that Sky Sports, presumably on TV because it's not on Twitter, Sky Sports has confirmed that Bakwa have passed his medical.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'm also seeing on Twitter some people saying that Traore is deal done.
There's loads of people trolling as well.
I saw somebody. It did make me laugh. I can't take credit for this. Somebody said we should buy Traore and loan him to Olympiacos.
Bakwa.
You just talked over my punchline.
Hang on, breaking news.
He's like that, Rob. He's like that.
Breaking news. Javi Galan deal collapses as the documents will not be ready in time for the 7 o'clock window for Fabrizio Romano.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Javi Galan deal collapsing. The documents will not.
I've got an announcement to make that deserves seriousness, so I'm going to put my glasses on.
Okay.
Because it's very serious.
Bakwa medical done. It's all starting to break now as we go into the last 15 minutes. Bakwa medical done. Medical done. Confirmed.
But will he get documents done in time?
Are you sure on this? Let me just check. Romano, you're saying?
Yeah, 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, I've got it here. Javi Galan and Forest deal collapsing is not ready in time for the documents.
I think you need to know this. Is very important. Fabrizio Romano.
Don't say the same thing we've just said.
15th of May.
What's he saying?
You're on about
Olympiacos.
Go on Fabrizio's. It's the 15th of
May. It will be a fake profile. There's loads
Harry Wilson, Adama Traore, and Raul Jimenez stay at Fulham until June 2026 as club activated the options to extend their contracts.
And are you on Romano's actual page?
Yeah.
You sure?
Reading a tweet from 3 months ago.
There's bare fake ones.
No, it's longer than 3 months ago. But why is it top of his bloody?
It's not, man. Donnarumma's
top of Fabrizio Romano's profile is Donnarumma going to
Donnarumma, yeah.
It was a second ago. It's changed. If you thingy it's changed again.
It hasn't.
Joe Rothwell to Southampton is the top now.
And you're on the wrong one.
It's got a blue effing tick, guys. It's Fabrizio Romano. It's got a blue tick.
Yeah, everyone's got a blue tick. I've got a blue tick.
Hey, and you know, it's when you get the phone call from Microsoft saying you got a virus.
And even your brother's laughing at you.
Well, what does he know? He's thick as shit as well. No, I think what it is I've got top and not latest. If I press latest, then it's.
What are you on about?
I knew he'd come up with some excuse.
Derailed.
Oh no! It's because I did a search for Traore, so it's found Fabrizio, but it's found a tweet from months ago.
And this is why we don't let Ant present
This
the
is right.
news. We love him as the guest, but as the news, like, that's getting clipped up for you, Ant, 100%.
That's going on Twitter later.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so just to bring you up to speed. Oh wait, hold on. What we got here?
Ben.
More breaking news. Josh Bowler has left the club following the mutual termination of his contract. Confirmed by Forest. How the hell is Josh Bowler?
Who's wasted about £6 million on him then?
Nobody. We've ended his contract by mutual agreement.
People were saying when we signed him?
We paid £5 million.
Yeah.
He's right. He lost some money.
Do you remember £1 million in wages?
Now, and do you remember the happy clappers? What they say about it? Well, we bought him just in case we get relegated next season.
It's
like, do you remember that? It's okay. Well, why wouldn't we just buy him?
He'll be brilliant in the Championship.
Yeah. Well, we went back to Blackpool and it was crap there. But anyway, that's done. And still raging from phase 7. Ooh, no, we're not going down that road. Right. So just to catch you guys up, anyone just walking in right now. So the Javi Galan deal is about to collapse because of the paperwork. And bad news there. Good news. Bakwa has completed his medical for Forest. It's getting exciting. 10 minutes to go. Quick catch up on the super chats. Andy, my guy, with the 33 months. Shout out to you, Andy. 33 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. And the hat. Still got that same hat on. He's never washed his hair. That hat never comes off. Shout out to you. Hope you're well, bud. He goes, Nuno needs to go. The subs are just too late. I feel so flat and should be excited. I couldn't agree more, man. How many fun transfer windows, especially the summer ones, have we had? We had Ant crying 2 years ago when Sangare was revealed and what have you. And now he's looking up Traore tweets from 30 years ago. Like, that tells you everything. Dan, I fully agree with you, man. I fully agree. Shout out to you, bro. I hope you're keeping well. Chris with the £2. He says Isak and Asula have done the Langa. Yeah. Oh, Asula's gone as well.
Absolutely.
Yo, was that 30 million I saw? Was that how much he went for, Asula?
Has Asula gone as well?
He's gone as well. But
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh my god, and like you just got back to your Traore tweets.
No, I watched Newcastle the other day and Asula was playing.
That was the other day.
So because he played the other day, it means nothing could have happened between then and now, yeah?
Yeah, it's like when somebody dies and you say, I only saw him 3 weeks ago.
Shout out to you, Chris.
To provide laughter, to have the piss taken out of me, to provide joy and wonder for the world. That's all I'm
I don't know about joy.
Well, joy and amusement without the joy. Yeah, okay.
Big up to you, Mr. Jamie Simon, with the 25 months over that 2 year. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for your support, bro. My guy, Scottish guy, saying, can't see Traore happening. Hurry up, Bakwa. Well, we got good news on Bakwa. Medical complete. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Get that paperwork done for us.
Hopefully they're not using Rob as it.
I think we ought to have a little word about this Javi. What's his name?
About this?
You can have a word about who you want in a minute. Let me just finish these super chats, right? Will with the 23 months, one from the 2 year anniversary. Shout out to you. And my guy Dazza with the 199. Has Nuno gone yet? There'll be no Nuno movement tonight, mate. Or the window doing what the window's doing. The talk will be sometime this coming week. I would expect it to happen earlier. The earlier I think it happens in the week, the more likely he goes, because that gives Forest more time to get the replacement in and get him kind of with the squad before our game against Arsenal. Jim with the 31 months. Shout out to you, buddy. And the lovely Jonathan with the 199 back was giving me a semi. Just a semi, bro. Why just a semi? Thank you to you. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We got 1,200 of you Reds in the house right now. You guys are absolute legends. please do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. We're 61 away from 30K. It's getting tantalizingly close. It's closer than close. It's like Bakwa versus this deadline day rush. Which will get over the line first, Bakwa or FFTV to 30K? Maybe both. Maybe both. Okay. So, boys, let's have a very quick kind of catch up on the squad now. Rob, looking at the squad now, are you seeing any holes in there that may be a red flags to you?
Well, only left back if the Galan deal has fallen through. I mean, that would mean Cuyabano is going to stay and play a part rather than go out on loan, I would think. So, but no, this is the most complete squad we've had in a generation, and it should be an absolute privilege to manage it. And if we've got somebody who's not 100% interested in managing this squad and getting the very best out of every player, then we should appoint somebody immediately.
Let me just apologies, Anne. I did see your coffee, not this idiot, Anne. My guy, Anne. With the 3 coffees, he says Nuno is in a trap. His style of team management shows strong support for the player through the ups and the downs. Multiple players had their gaffer give up on them or not give them a chance. Hence, he holds subs longer than he should and starts the same squad. Compounding things, the fullback had no backups. He could only shift to a back 3 to relieve Einar or Williams, limiting sub options. What are you guys saying to that? And big up to you, Ant, for the 3 coffees.
I agree with him. It's too afraid to upset players, I think. I think that's genuinely the case, and he does have favourites. And I think the only reason he didn't take MGW off yesterday is because he was frightened to. Look, the man's got ball knowledge, obviously. You know, even by osmosis, he must have ball knowledge. He's been around the game long enough. So it can't have been a footballing reason he didn't take him off. It can only be a fear factor reason that he didn't take him off. That's my opinion. Anybody else got one? I tell you what, whilst there's a lull, I'm going to put out an appeal. Bring that back in a minute, because it's very important. If anybody's got a nice little villa out round about Seville area, and it's free around about 24th of September, a week either side, just DM me on not on Instagram. I don't use that. On X. All right, carry on.
Okay.
Or try Airbnb.
You've got to try, haven't you?
I was just thinking about Southgate, actually. That was a good point someone's made there about Southgate. He was pushed around by players as well, wasn't he?
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say you get Southgate.
No.
I was worried he was going that way as well.
I was about to remove you with my new admin rights.
Alf with the coffee, he says, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, and you. After leaving Facebook, this is my best source of Forest news. Big up to you, Alf, you absolute legend. And we are on Facebook now as well. I'm sure the lovely Mark or one of the mods will put the link in there. So if you still want your news on Facebook, all your Forest news is bang up to date on there. The link is coming for you from the mods. And shout out to John as well. He says, I think Nuno was toast after the Leicester game last season. Sad to say he has to go. Go and get Glasner tomorrow. I'll tell you what, this Glasner situation is fascinating right now. It's kind of
written in the stars, isn't it?
Well, also, what about Eddie Howe? He's probably not very happy right now, is he?
No, he's got a few points into it.
How many points are they on? 2?
I don't know. How many points are Man City on? How many points are we on? Big up to Andy with the 99 super sticker. Shout out to you. And Darren is saying great transfer window with the 199. As long as Oil Me Up doesn't walk through that door, I'm more than happy right now.
Go on loan to Olympiacos. I've told you.
But this is the shame, though, isn't it? It's been such a great window, and yet forget the Adama thing. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But it's been such a great window, but this Nuno thing has really sort of smothered it. So,
yeah, big time.
Yeah,
big time. And you know what, Ant? It's self-inflicted. That's the annoying thing about it. No one was sitting there 2 weeks ago, Nuno out this, Nuno out the other.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Self-inflicted. No. Shout out to you, Dazza, and shout out to Daddy Boy with the 199. He goes, can we do a deal sheet for the
That's what I was going to ask.
left back to 12 p.m. I'm just looking into that now, mate, because I don't know with the transfer window being pushed to 7 if they're gonna still allow the deal sheets for the extra hour. I'll come back to you on that one, mate.
Well, my question would be, why have they left this so late to sort it out?
Because he wasn't our first target.
Well, I know, but you should still leave yourself time, shouldn't you? You know,
agreed.
In case you need to swivel, you should always, or pivot, you should always leave yourself that time. Say, right, if it's not done by the day before or 2 days before, we're going to have to move elsewhere. Not leave it right up to the last second, then miss both your targets in effect.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Chris with the £2 again. He says, "Can Nuno drop MGW?" Mr. Marinakis, wink. I think I kind of say some of that blame is on Marinakis with the contract and the whole captaincy thing. He becomes undroppable, but I hear you, mate. I would drop him. I would have no hesitation in dropping him. Okay, so let me give you a summary of where we're at right now. For those of you joining late, all right, 2 hours after. So why, if that's the case, do they not do the...
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I hope you guys enjoy doing the pod till 9. I'm off.
What?
I'm not doing this. I'm on 12th man at 8. Okay, so I've just got, it's not certain Glasner transfer to Forest will be complete. Little time to resolve all the documents. So why are they not using those extra 2 hours then? That's the thing I'm not getting with that one. But looking into it in the background for you guys. But for those of you maybe just coming home from work, welcome back in. Let me give you a very quick summary. So the young striker Donald McKinley is signed from Chelsea, loaned out to Wickham for the season on a three-year deal for Forest. Galana was a here we go from Atleti, 3 years plus 1. It's now loads of reporting to say the deal is collapsing. Cubano's passed the medical. Here we go, waiting on the club announcement. Bakwa has passed his medical. That's according to Sky Sports News. Waiting for paperwork to be done in time. We've got 1 minute before the transfer closes. On the outs, Taiwo is being linked to Werder Bremer. Nothing concrete on that one happening yet. And Jota Silva is close to joining either Sporting now on loan. It looks like Sporting has moved ahead of Paris FC on it. And Josh Bowler's left the club following the mutual termination of his contract. So that's where we are right now. There are some reports saying Bakwa is done. I'll need to get these verified.
That as well.
I'll need to get these verified.
I've just watched a Sky Sports clip, and someone's asked Grok to summarize it, and it says deal done on Bakwa, a medical passed.
Yeah, that's Grok, man. Right, I've just got some stuff on the deal sheets for you guys. By the way, shout out to like Brandon, to Matt, to Dave, loads of boys, to Nick, everyone doing all the stuff backstage, feeding the information through to us while we're live. Trust me, it's extremely hard to do lives and have the breaking news coming through at the same time. We're doing our very best to keep you up to date by the second. So on the deal sheets, Premier League clubs need to complete a deal sheet in order to complete a transfer in the last 2 hours of a transfer window. Clubs often leave the transfer dealings to the very last minute and therefore have to submit a form to the Premier League to make sure a transfer can go ahead. The deal sheet allows the club to confirm that agreement has been reached and also gives them more time to submit the remaining documents. The Premier League and English Football League have both set a transfer deadline for 1st September at 7 p.m. The deal sheet cannot be used before 5 p.m. and needs to be filled in before the transfer window closes.
Which it is.
It arrives, hold on. With the Premier League, the club have an additional 2 hours or until 9 p.m. to submit all the required paperwork. If all the necessary paperwork has still not been submitted after 9 p.m. deadline has passed, the transfer will not be able to proceed. Yeah. Okay,
and the window is shut. It's 7 p.m.
And the window has officially shut. So we are now just waiting on confirmation of Bakwa to Forest and whether Galana has fallen through or not. So as soon as we know, we will let you guys know. And at the moment, the current spending, boys, of Forest is an eye-watering £223 million, with 108 million in the other direction. What does that give us a net of? What's that? About 115-ish million? Wow. Wow. That's
on the
big
nail,
bucks
isn't it?
being spent. Huh?
That's exactly what we can spend, isn't it?
Pretty
Isn't it
much,
work-
yeah. It don't work like that, but yeah.
I know, but it's an average over 3 years. I know that, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
it's pretty much they've used it all up, haven't they? All of the PSR.
I got some breaking
No.
news. Breaking news. I have no idea what it says because it's in a different language and I can't translate it. From Matteo, can you translate it? Well, let me translate it. Something about Javi Galan.
Following the verbal agreement reached between Forest and Atleti for Javi Galan, the parties reviewed some points, and it is by no means certain that the transfer will proceed to the signature.
There's a later one from 20 seconds ago. There's one literally. Refresh it.
Okay, I got it here. It says breaking news: Javi Galano's move to Forest has fallen through. It's fallen through. Collapse. But Matteo was the one talking about Traore, if I remember rightly. And I don't see Traore. So at the moment, let me get it checked out. But Galana has fallen through, according to Matteo Moretto. Interesting news. Boys, does that leave us a little light at left back?
Yeah, it does. I've just figured out what my audio problems were. It's my bloody phone Bluetoothing and onto my Bluetooth speaker that I'm using. What about your
video problems?
I don't have any video problems though.
Apart from freezing every 5 minutes.
Anyway.
No, I'm only freezing when I'm doing something. Yeah, left back, yeah. Yeah, we are a little bit short, aren't we, perhaps? I don't understand why this deal can't get done. I'm a bit surprised.
Maybe he hasn't got some like crucial documents with him or something.
I mean, I don't have much more to say, because what more can you say? Yeah, we are light at left back. I hope Nuno doesn't get upset and resign over it.
The thing is, we've got most likely we're just awaiting confirmation from the club. But Rob, with Giordano coming in, I don't think he's a great left back, if I'm being honest with you, but he's a warm body.
Well, we've had two departures there, if you include sort of Toffolo and Moreno. Yeah. Now, obviously, Aina can play left back, and then we've got Savona, the new right back. So, you've got enough fullbacks, but it just feels a bit right-sided. So I don't know. I think we're probably in a better shape than we were last year.
Sorry.
I think we're still in better shape than we were last year, because we've kept the best two. We've exited two that weren't really up to it in our long-term plans. And, we haven't seen Savona or Cuyabano kick a ball for us yet. So let's not make any judgments, but they're our players. So let's be optimistic about them, shall we? I mean, let's remember we've got the League Cup game coming up with Swansea. That's the sort of game where you're going to see a lot of these players make an attempt to impress. So, let's not write people off. It would have been good to have Galan. He was the right sort of profile. And for the money, like you say, what would it have been? Just a couple of million, a difference maker at that sort of price. Yeah. It's a shame. But, I think you often get a few that just don't quite make it.
I'm a bit disappointed at it. Like, I agree with Ant. Like, why leave it to the 11th hour?
Has Richards gone or not? Actually, good point. Has Richards gone or not? I mean, he can always be Olympiacos.
No, nothing yet on Richards. Not that I've seen.
Keep forgetting about him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's that bad.
No, I don't know why he's not been given. I don't know why he wasn't given a proper opportunity. Because the very little I've seen of him, he looked quite good.
He's quick
I'm
as
talking
well.
I'm talking about in friendlies now, so it's obviously difficult to judge. But he's looked all right.
Actually, I thought it was a bit mean, because in that Saudi friendly we played, they gave everybody a go except him. He was running up and down the whole game. I was thinking, wow, he's real. Omar Richards is real. You know, let's give him some minutes. Even David Carmo and Marko Stamenic got a bit of a kick.
Tell you what, Rob, that was exactly how I felt yesterday watching Douglas Luiz warm up for 90 freaking minutes. I thought, he's real. He's here.
Don't say it. It's too horrible to think about, isn't it? Just the waste of talent.
Do you think that it's held against him about the whole medical, how he passed the medical when he had that? Was it like a hairline fracture or whatever
Hairline
it was?
fracture, yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah.
You remember that with Omar Richards?
No, did he know? Is the question? Did he know he had a hairline?
It's not on him, is it? It's not on him to do it. It was on the medical team.
And the fact that it was missed at the medical is definitely not his fault.
Yeah. But I just feel like that's kind of held against him because Marinakis lost his crap about it. I
tend to agree with that last one before this one. That last one.
Which one?
Like this one. I tend to agree with that. It just seems a bit strange to me.
Yeah. It may feel like they've not quite got like one of the clauses in the fees or a payment thing or something like that.
If you get an extra 2 hours to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
From what I understand it, a deal sheet just puts out the basics in a sheet, just so you can sign and then sort out the deed contract later. But it's to say, well, yeah, we're signing him, and everybody's agreed. So a deal sheet should be easy to do if everything's been agreed.
Yeah, I'm sat here refreshing the word Bakwa on Twitter.
Be careful, you might get one from Fabrizio from 3 months ago.
Well, speaking of the devil, what we got here.
Well,
some interesting news is that Strasbourg have just bought Ben Chilwell on a 2-year deal. Now, do we care? No, but is that the money, the Bakwa money, being used already to spend potentially? That could be it. That could be it. So I'm fairly confident. I'm excitedly nervous. I'm looking at all my messages. Someone just confirmed to me, I want Bakwa in. I want Bakwa in. Big up to Darren with the 199. He goes, at the end of the day, we always win. He needs it in brackets unless we're playing West Ham at home.
Yeah. In the end, we always 0-3.
Yeah. Didn't we buy Matt Sells from Strasbourg?
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad start, is it?
Yeah, no,
we've done Bamidele, right? We've done. I think we've done good business with Strasbourg.
Yeah, and Bamidele, knocked them out of the Europa League.
They're Chelsea's B team.
Chelsea's sister
club. Didn't Bamidele put Palace in the conference?
Yeah,
I still don't understand that, but it's hilarious. I don't know how it
works. Strasbourg was 6th in the league with seconds left on the clock. Omar Bamidele gives away the penalty and gets a red card in the 99th minute. It was like +9 on injury time. The team they were playing scored that penalty to put Strasbourg into 7th and to keep that team from relegation. I can't remember which team it was that they're playing against. So because he did that, it promoted Lyon into 6th, which put Lyon into the Europa League. So you can see all the conspiracies from the Palace.
Part of Palace's submission to the court of
basically. Yeah, exactly.
With all this stuff happening, right? It kind of, when someone say a team has a really lucky run to the cup, it goes in off somebody's arse, an own goal, or sending up in different games, and it's like your name's written on the cup. It's starting to look a bit like that with all this ridiculousness that it's taken us just to get into the Europa League. You think, is it destiny?
If we win it, I can't wait to hear. I can see all the others that I have to deal with. They'll be like, yeah, you should never have been there in the first place. Mine's going to be and we were. Huh? We were. Big up to Alfie with the becoming a new member. Shout out to you, Alfie. Thank you so much. Okay. Just looking to see Sterling
still
is staying at Chelsea. Sterling staying at Chelsea, therefore, is looking good that Adama's not coming. No, the clock's ticked. Move on, Forest. Move on. Move on. Oh my God, Batshuayi, man. If I hear that name on Dead, how did we nearly go the whole stream without someone talking about Batman? Like, seriously, we were so close. Guys, there's 12,500, or not 12,500, 1,250 odd of you in here. We're on 621 likes. Take a quick second, hit the like button. We're sitting here waiting on the official announcement of Bakwa. I'm getting excited. Do you guys chuck him straight in, boys?
Cliff has just tagged me in a post saying exclusive. Shit, I've untranslated it. Exclusive. Real Sociedad goes all out for Javi Galan after his Forest transfer falls through. So apparently he's going somewhere else. It can't be in paperwork if that's the case.
So how would they? So that would have had to happen a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, it can't have been unless it's yeah. Yeah, it can't have been the paperwork if that's true.
I'm really annoyed about it. Not annoyed. I wanted him. Very good player.
I'm not bothered.
No, but and you know as well, anyone who's been trained defensively under Simeone.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
I say I'm not bothered. If Nico gets injured on next time we play, I'll be bothered then.
Yeah. Chris of the £2 FFS. Just here we go backward, please. As soon as we can, I will. As soon as we can, I will. Big up to you, Aaron. Shout out to you. You absolute legend.
For you. Not for us then. Well, you can bugger off then.
Yeah, no, me and Aaron are boys,
Just
man.
For
Boys. Just
look at Rob's face, look how upset he is.
He is a little upset. Yeah, the lights are on at the City Ground. Don't worry, I've got someone there as well, keeping an eye on it.
That's the problem.
Every angle is covered. Wait, so that will be for Cubano. The Cubano's done, right? I'm not worried about the Cubano one. What?
Quibum's back.
What?
Quibum's back.
Oh, is that why someone said that earlier in the comments? They're like, what's Sam saying about Quib? It's all triggered. Right now. It's all triggered. Yeah, that's just put me off of my train of thought, man.
You're gonna get a queer bum shirt, and
you know what? I might just get it designed up.
Why just get it designed up.
Yo, I've been to Seattle, Aaron, and it does bloody rain now. It is not. It is not, man.
What's a shithole?
From there, I drove to Vancouver.
This is coming from the guy that's done a like just for Wolfie because he doesn't like the rest of us.
Oh, you've taken it personally, haven't you, man?
Hey, I should be in bits later. I'm keeping a brave face on.
It's Ant's birthday as well. You've ruined his birthday.
I mean, Aaron was always my favorite person in the chat as well. He's always my favorite, and now I found out his true feelings.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
I think that's true, Retron. I've been like shadow banned from Twitter.
Wait, all right, let me ask the chat. Who's your favorite out of these paddlists? Just right there first.
Come on.
Everyone's gonna vote Rob. Everyone's
gonna vote Rob because you look at his sad little face. And
when I walk into
Ben,
when I walk into
R for Rob, A for Ant, and they're gonna all pretend that they're not reading, or E for Ed.
I bloody am. I am. I've not got a vote yet. Oh, I've got one. I've got one.
That's the right answer.
Not crypto is the wrong answer. Not crypto is the wrong answer.
Not crypto is the right answer. Oh, Rob is.
Oh, there's a few ants there.
Yeah,
I like the ants.
There, Rob. Look at Rob
Keep
pretending he's not looking out the corner of his eyes. Having a little glance.
Keep the ants going.
Oh, there's a few C's. Maybe they're calling crypto a C now.
That's all his burners. Look at he's gone off screen.
He's gone off screen, yeah. And we're suddenly going to see some C's appearing.
That's because he's getting on all his. Yeah, is that what he just said? His burners.
Yeah, man. Chris, my guy. The lights are on at West Ham game.
Did everyone vote for me? I had to go and open the door.
Oh, did you?
That West Ham game, yeah. I pointed it out to Nathan that it was a bright sunny day and we got the bloody floodlight on in the corner. Is that doing any good? Anyway, they probably just left it on.
Announce it.
I'm still refreshing Twitter like mad.
Hold on.
Crypto about to vote for himself. Damn right. I had to go and log into my other account and vote for myself.
Yeah, there's the one. Ez is the least annoying of you, Rabble.
Wait, I'm the only one who can bring up comments, so let me go through and see who's got the most votes.
Bring all the crypto ones up.
Crypto.
that you just put in yourself off screen.
What you guys saying about that indie guy, Kiala? You know, the one that Ornstein approved of. They're saying a deal sheet has been completed for Mark Gahey. The player's passed the medical. Gahey's at a hotel waiting patiently for the call. Gahey's agent and family members are with him for support. If this goes through, Glasner's gone, man.
I didn't think about that, Rob. I'm gonna have
That's the best one.
every vote count.
Wait, are you guys still doing this whole vote thing? I was just buying up a minute.
That's my mate. That's my mate. We talk on Twitter on X.
Who?
The Amit knows.
Amit's a legend.
Everyone in the
Amit is an
Discord,
absolute legend.
everyone in the Discord should vote me because you lot don't even go in the Discord. So
Yeah, Rob, when are you joining the Discord? By the way, they've been asking for you.
he hasn't figured it out.
Notifications. It's crazy. I had about 800 notifications in 5 minutes. I just thought, oh god, mute, and then I've not looked since.
Oh, so you are in the Discord?
Oh, I know it's very popular. Yeah.
Oh, Rob, look here. I've had 800
They've got
notifications.
too many channels. I don't know where all the it's
Go to the
overwhelming.
general chat, mate. It's all about the general chat. Guys, make sure you're in the Discord, by the way. ! Discord. It's completely free to join. Make sure you've hit the like button as well. Yeah, so look, I don't know.
They don't come up.
You covered your face again.
Oh my, well, at least he covered his face.
And the logo, the thing is,
Yeah, it doesn't do that on StreamYards, mate. It don't do that on StreamYards. Okay, look, shall we stall for time, or shall I just do a video as soon as Bakwa's announced?
I mean, I've been refreshing it for like an hour and it hasn't been announced.
I think it's gone through. But yeah, it could be a couple of hours with the deal sheet, to be honest. So
yeah, it can be a while before they announce it. Yeah,
and I'm going to be on Potts' channel at 8, so I could do a little break just to get some food in. So
can we just do a 2 or 3 word summary? I'll start. I think it's been an excellent transfer window. One of the, well, if not the best I can remember. We seem to have covered.
Whoa. You said 2 or 3 words. You're on about
yeah. YouTube words, mate.
Warmed up.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't bring that left back in, but I'm sure we'll cope without him. It's been excellent, more than we could have imagined. There you go. 2 words, Rob. Don't milk it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I've already said what I said.
I think we need to discuss that, Rob.
Look, I've already said what I said, that this squad we have now is the strongest and most exciting we've had in a generation. And if we haven't got a manager who wants to manage that team and get the most out of all of those players, then we need to find one quickly.
Glasner.
Well, that would complete the window, wouldn't it? It's 7:19 and we haven't announced Glasner yet.
Yo, could you imagine if Glasner went to Forest? You know why I want Glasner? He's not my first choice, by the way. Could you imagine the meltdown with Palace? This would be Huddersfield 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kick them out of Europa. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing is, if I'm honest with you, I don't want West Ham to get him because he will do all right with West Ham, like he has done with us. You know what I mean? He'll go very defensive. And he'll
he's talking about Nuno now.
Yeah. So I don't want Nuno to go to West Ham because that will make them better.
Yeah, but they won't like him. They hate the defensive stuff.
Well, why would West Ham hire Nuno after yesterday? Maybe they were getting ready to, and then they thought, actually,
because maybe it was West Ham that slipped him the brown envelopes.
Or maybe the deal's already been done, and Nuno's thinking, I could do with 3 points on that side of the fence. You know what I'm saying?
All makes sense.
That is true. Oh my God. By the way, that's like before anyone says it. I'm just making
according to this French outlet, Bakwa is on the list for deadline day deal sheets.
Ooh. I wanted 2 followers.
Ooh.
I will super subscribe to your video with D-Way. Man, I am telling you, if Forest get if Forest get Glasner, I will have D on the channel. I love Rich, but Rich will be like really nice about it, and Rich is very level-headed. By the way, some of you guys were not very nice to Rich, by the way, on the other day on one of his videos.
That's shocking because Rich is proper.
Rich is lovely. I love Rich, man. Like, You know him, man. He's one of the nicest guys. By the way, so is D.
It's fantastic.
So
it's
is
one of them
D.
that you get annoyed because you can't have a go at him no matter what's happened with football. You know what I mean? No matter what Crystal Palace might have done to us or whatever, you can't get angry with him, which is annoying.
Yeah. And D is just as nice as Rich, right? Just because like D has different, he was Forest relegated and what have you. Remember, football here, person
Wolfie,
here, kind of thing.
Wolfie,
Yeah.
Don't let all the YouTube secrets out that we all actually get on really well.
Yeah,
with each other.
D's like I can't. If I saw him in real life, I'd punch him in the face. So we
apart from Jimmy,
I spoke to Jimmy the other day. Yo, they're bottom of the
Oh,
league.
poor old Jimmy, you got to feel
every match,
every dream he ever had.
I watched him. He wants Wilder back. He's asking for Wilder back.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Okay, listen, we're gonna wrap up there. It's been ridiculous the amount of you in here viewing. Thank you so much for your time. Keep your notifications on. As soon as Bakwa's announced, we will get the Here We Go video out to you. And yes, if we get Glasner, I will, even if I have to chain him up and hold him down, D will be appearing on this channel to let us know what his thoughts are on his beloved Glasner, or as they call him, OG. There's no links to Glasner, by the way. I'm just thinking about doing a video with D on that. Would be hilarious. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the transfer deadline stream. We'll be back with hopefully the Here We Go on Bakwa. Don't forget, if you want to get your replica football tops, check OK Jerseys out. Scan that QR code or click on the link that's in the description. Use code FFTV and you'll get a further 8% off. And the new away kit is out there now as well. And big up to DA becoming a member on the YouTube channel. Did we hit the 30K? We're only
how many do we need?
8 off now. So if you guys can get that done, that would be fantastic. We will see you on the Here We Go, inshallah. Come on, you Reds.